ba ba, boom boom, fa da 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 da, ba da ba da ba da. Ladies and gentlemen, Diana Ross, da 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 da, ba ba ba. So what happened was, Diana was proud of it. I mean, the record was smoking. It was original sounding. It was her own kind of thing. It was just for her. She went out and she played the demo of the record for the biggest DJ in America named Frankie Crocker. And Frankie said to her, Diana, do you know that that's a gay song? And Diana went, what do you mean a gay song? That's a gay song. You know, they're saying, I'm coming out. And you're going, I'm coming out. And you go, and she goes, I'm coming out. And Frankie was sort of like uncomfortable with it. So he told her about it, and he told her that that song was going to ruin her career. So she comes back to the studio and says to Bernard and myself, why are we trying to ruin her career? And I looked at Diana, and I do not, first of all, it's always me and the artist against the record company. The last thing I would ever do is lie to an artist. That just doesn't work. It's wrong. I don't know how to do that. Except this time, I lied my ass off. She looked at me and she says, "Now, are people going to think I'm gay? Is that a gay song? Do gay people say they're coming out? Does that mean they're coming out of the closet? Are people going to think I'm coming out?" Because I go, it's time for me to break out of my shell. And I looked at her and I said, what are you talking about? Are you crazy, Diana? Are you out of your mind? I've never even heard of that. I don't even know what you're talking about. I never even heard that phrase before. We made that up. That's we're the songwriters. We wrote that. We know it's your coming out song. And I even said to her, the lie was so extensive. I got into it. I said, Diana, I said, think about this. And you know, there was like a whole thing about the Queen of Soul, because, you know, it's Aretha Franklin. So I said, but Diana, you are the queen of soulful pop. And you know how when the king, or we don't have a monarchy, but we have a president. And when the president comes out, there's a fanfare called Hail to the Chief. The president walks out and the band goes, dun, 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 dun. Ladies and gentlemen, the president of the United States. So I said, so here's what's going to happen. They're going to go, ladies and gentlemen, Diana Ross. And instead of going, da, 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 they're going to go, da, 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 da. It's your fanfare. It's your coming out song, Diana. Come on, what are you talking about? Well, anyway, Motown got wind of this too, and they believed that it was going to be the downfall of her career, and they actually took the record from us, and they told us they were not going to put it out. But we had an ironclad contract because, see, we had 7 or 8 or 9 platinum records at that point, and we went to court. Next thing you know, they put it out. Guess what Diana Ross's biggest album is? Guess how Diana Ross comes out on stage now, every single time. Every single time. Ladies and gentlemen, Diana Ross, I'm coming out. and that's her song. She's, I'm coming out. I want the world to know. Got to let it show. I'm coming out. And it's funny. Check out the words. I can see why she thought it would be gay. It goes, there's a new me coming out. I have to live. I want to get, you know, it's like she's saying, I'm changing. It's time for me to break out of my shell. But anyway, so it wasn't quite so hidden, but it had to be hidden only because of the fact that we were making waves with the record company and the artist. Normally, like, had that been Madonna, she would have been like, shit, yeah, I mean, you know, come on, yeah, I'm coming out, let's do this. But that is the only time ever in my life that I've looked at an artist and told them that this isn't what that means. So every single song that I've ever composed for someone, whether it's I'm Coming Out, whether it's We Are Family, whether it's Dance, 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 Everybody Dance for Chic, all of the Chic stuff, it all means something. My Forbidden Lover, we have a really cool song called I Want Your Love. I Want Your Love, I actually dreamt that song. Only song in my entire life. Well, I've actually dreamt a lot of songs, but it's the only